So anyways, do we have the clip? I knew Ryan would have it. He's a great producer. Ryan, let's play the clip that upset both Packer and Bear fans because nobody knew what my stance was because my face was painted green and gold, but I was talking bad about Jordan Love.
Kind of.
I was always more afraid of Aaron Rodgers than I was Brett Favre because Brett Favre every once in a while would just give you a play or give you a game, and Jordan still has a tendency every once in a while just to give you something. He's still great, and he's still like a fringe top 5, but that's probably why I hold off Holden Elite is because I'm not afraid of him. I was always afraid of Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre very quickly. Aaron, I never had the dumb thing because Aaron was the smartest quarterback out there and just didn't turn the ball over. And Brett Favre, I would think he's going to do something dumb. Jordan is just weird because he plays 90% of a great game and then will make one of the dumbest throws you'll ever see.
It's like he has to why did I sound like that?
Probably.
God. What?
Why would you make fun of yourself like that?
Why wouldn't I make fun of Jim and Matt and you all the time? Why wouldn't I make fun of myself?
Right. Everyone's ego takes a shot on this show.
Exactly, including mine.
Okay.
Chris from Manitowoc Waters chimes in. You guys actually did the face paint bet? That's excellent. Sorry, Jimbo. Thanks for watching yesterday. You can watch back on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. I'm excited to paint. Good. And we have the double down bet here for the Bear Packer game in 11 days, and I'm excited to paint both your faces.
Yeah. It might have to come after the fact because Molly apparently is out of town, but...
Oh, yeah, yes. That's right.
Well, we're going to do it. We stick to our bets when we make
decide
bets
if we want
show.
you both face painted together, or I could paint your face.
And then you get two shows out of the
then
of
another different time paint Molly's face.
You don't sound like you're very afraid of getting your face painted again.
No.
It sounds like no fear.
Nope.
No worry, huh?
I'm not afraid of Jordan Love.
Today.
I'm not afraid of Jordan Love.
Why?
Why would I be?
I think that's...
No, why is the cocky? Where's this cockiness coming from?
Because I think
he thinks that the Bears can't lose twice in 13 days.
I think
that's honestly fair.
I think Chicago had that was their fourth or fifth road game out of five. I think they played 5 road games out of the last, or 4 road games out of the last 5 games. They started slow. They finished really strong in that game. I think if they decided to take it to overtime, or if there was a couple minutes left, they could have kicked a field goal, and then I feel like they could have won that game. The better team won on Sunday, without a doubt. Okay. I just don't think it's a large margin there. Mm-hmm. And I will stand by the fact that I'm not afraid of Jordan Love. Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, especially Aaron Rodgers, felt inevitable. Now, when I say that, Aaron Rodgers' record against Jordan Love's already lost a third of the games to the Chicago Bears that Aaron Rodgers lost in his lifetime. So when we're talking about inevitable,
he's lost 1.
I think Aaron lost 3 times.
No, he didn't.
It sure seems like it. That's what it felt like. But Aaron was inevitable as the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers.
According to Google AI, Aaron Rodgers was 24-5 in regular season games. Season games against the Bears, so that doesn't include the playoff wins.
But they won but I mean 5 losses then. He didn't lose to the Bears.
Yeah, yes, exactly. But 26-5 is a more accurate number for Aaron Rodgers versus the Bears.
Right, and I think the games have even been closer than anything. I mean, this game went down to the wire. Last year, both games went down to the wire. I don't remember a lot of games against Aaron Rodgers going down against the wire. I'm not saying Jordan Love will never get to that point, but right now I'm not afraid of Jordan Love. And that obviously triggered a lot of people. And I still stand by it. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying I'm not afraid of him. Because in the fourth quarter, I don't have these long memories of daggers from Jordan Love in big-time games. And obviously, I'm not saying he doesn't make throws in big games, and the Packers are better teams, and so they don't have to have these big comebacks. Mm-hmm. And as a Bears fan, I'm going to have a predisposition to remember the 49ers game and the Dallas game this year and the Cleveland game this year and these games where he crapped the bed at the end of the game. But it doesn't mean he always does that. I'm just saying that
Do you remember the Lions game too?
But he did. But that throw was
even the end of the Bears game. I mean, the entire outside of the interception that he had, another terrible interception against the Bears. But other than that, he was damn near flawless.
Well, I know he could have easily had another interception in that game that could have changed the entire complexion. Bo Melton saved the Packers, a big-time play there when he tackled Nashawn Wright, which is the right thing to do.
Because he knows it's not a 50-50 ball when he throw it up to Bo Melton. If he's not going to catch it, he's going to make sure the other team won't either.
So I want to get to this. Should opposing teams fear Jordan Love? That's our Side Unlimited poll question, 844-770-3776. That's Carbon's Talking text line. List is more. You can chime in on that. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm not saying Jordan Love isn't great. I'm just not afraid of him yet.
And I don't think you're wrong to think that. I think there's always Jordan Love has the potential, and as a Packer fan, in the back of my mind, I know there's a chance he makes a meathead call or thought on a play and throws one in danger. But that said, like, I think it might work a little bit to the Packers' advantage. Now, I'm not saying that the Bears themselves don't fear Jordan Love, or at least game plan like they fear him. But if they truly don't, and you are the pulse of Bears and Bears fans, like, good. I don't want you fearing him, because then you might play in a way that isn't conducive for the Packers to come back.
You might underestimate?
Yeah, you could underestimate, because I can promise you after the first season of Aaron Rodgers, when he went 6-10, no one was like, I fear him. He's got potential and he's good, and he could be a good quarterback, but they went 6-10. Like, we don't fear him.
This isn't Jordan Love's first year.
But the fact remains, like, there was a time every quarterback doesn't come into the league feared. You earn fear. It's like you earn respect. Jordan Love might have taken a little bit longer to get there, but he certainly is trending in a way that shows me he's being safer with the ball for the most part, based purely on picks this year. His numbers are down from usual. His completion percentage is up. Like, he's clearly made a step this season, whether it's felt like it as a Packer fan or not. Statistics are telling you he has made a step forward.
So
and that's something that I think is really good, and that's why I think you should fear him, but I'm glad you don't.
I think for me, I don't necessarily know if teams in the NFL are fearful of Jordan Love. I think they know that he's talented, right? Like, they've seen enough film on him to know that he can make those throws. He can do good stuff when he has the ball in his hands, right? But I think every team also knows he can do some boneheaded things too. So that's why for me as a Packers fan, I'm a little scared of Jordan Love. Like, I'm a little scared of the things that he could do. I mean, you look at the Bears game just the other day, and that stupid interception that he had that was horrible. Like, if that would have come later in the game, that could have lost them the game. And how many times have we said that about Jordan Love, that he could have lost the game by making a dumb error? So it's like those little mental mistakes. I mean, even in the Dallas Cowboys game, Jim, you mentioned it how many times, like that stupid fumble he had going into the second half. Like, just he makes poor decisions at times that just really make me nervous and make me think that he can lose a game, where I never had that same feeling with Aaron Rodgers. I felt like as long as the ball was in Rodgers' hands, we were going to win. And I don't have that same feeling with Jordan Love, and that's not a knock on him by any means. To me, he's still a really good quarterback, and I'm glad that he is the quarterback of the future as of this point. Matt, like you said, he hasn't been consistent throughout this entire season, but he has definitely shown signs of improvement. But for me as a Packers fan, like, I still have that fear, and just the fear of not knowing what the heck Jordan Love is going to do next.
Yeah, and that's just going to take time to overcome that. We had 2 seasons of 2.5 seasons at this point of inconsistent ball where you're not sure what Jordan Love is. But like I said, that he's made the right steps so far to improve this season from last season. And I know we said that we want to know what he is after this season. What he is, or one of our answers certainly can be, you know what? Turns out he is still developing and getting better.